Hey guys, so I just wanted to make a video showing some of my musical Christmas lights. I'm not going to be able to show them all because I don't have them all out, but I'm either going to upload this as a two-part thing, this being part one, and then part two will be the rest of them, or I might just splice it all together into one video. I don't know yet. I just started recording on the fly. We're going to see how this goes. So I really like musical Christmas lights. I think it's obvious by how many I have. Because I've got one. This is a junk set, so we're not going to count this because this doesn't even have a control box anymore. I just pull bulbs from this. How many have I got? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8. I think I have like 8 or 9 sets. Maybe even 10. I don't know. But these are all somewhat different. Some of them are sort of duplicates, but not really. There's minor differences, so I kind of count them as different things, even if some of them are the same. I mean, I have 2 sets of these. These are supposed to have bells on it. Not like these bells, but some of them went missing over the years. They kind of pulled off. So I have one set that has all the bells and then one that just doesn't have any of them. The bell set I have upstairs, which I'm not going to plug it in because I can just plug that side in and show it. But I'll show the bell set. I have them hanging in here. Actually, maybe I will show them because the other set I have of these, half the bulbs are out, so it's a bad demo. But, what is it? And then I have these really cheap, goofy ones. I'll come back up here and I'll show these last, so... Yeah, we'll go back downstairs, get the light. We'll go back downstairs. So, we got all these sets. So I'm not going to go in any real order here, but so I guess first I'll go with this set. I'll show it's not going to work properly because half the lights are out on here. But this I'll demo the one upstairs at the end. So this set it's made by what is it? Chang Tung, I think you can see. There's also another company. I'm pretty sure at this point that these are a bootleg of another type of set that I think was made by a different company. I've seen a few on eBay, and they've got, I think these are the 25 song. The eBay one is the eBay one. The other one that I've seen, and also on the other one I've seen, the back is a sticker, not carved onto here, and it's got only 21 songs. This is 25. It's really weird. These get really bootleggy, kind of, but they're also somewhat legit. It's weird, and I don't know the full thing. There's definitely people who know more about these than I do. Because I found out there is a circle of people who like these, although they're not very online. They just kind of exist. So I don't know how big the knowledge goes. Maybe my videos will make people more interested in these. I don't know. Although I'm kind of afraid of that because then we're going to get resellers on crack selling these for way too much. But we already have that issue now, so it is what it is. Because I'll be honest, I only think these are worth like 20 bucks at most. Like I've seen people list these for like 50, and it's like, what the hell? But anyways... So, yeah, so first I'll show this one, I'll plug it in. I really like this type of audio. There's a few audio variations, but most of these have this audio. I don't know how much of it I'm going to show because it has so much music on it. I might like show 1 or 2 songs on each or something. But, so this one, I'll plug in. Yeah, half the lights are out on here. Never realized how bad the speaker sounds on this one until now. And I also never noticed this little hanger thing, which I guess is for hanging the control box. I hope you guys don't mind if I talk over this. But I'm just going to talk about it while it's going, so you can kind of hear it, I guess. I hope it's not annoying me talking over it. So it's got a couple different modes. So like one button is volume control. So you can mute it if you really want to. Now, then it skips the songs, and I always thought that's all it was, like a skip song button. But I realized recently it's not just that, it also changes the blinking pattern, the way it blinks with the audio. And then also skips the song, I guess, to kind of tell you it's done it, or I don't know. For all we know, it could be because of like a programming quirk or something that it has to skip to change the light pattern or something, which wouldn't surprise me. But I'm not going to be able to properly really show the different patterns with this because half the set isn't working because it's a 2-circuit set. So the patterns would be between the two halves, but only one half is working. So unfortunately, it would be switching between the two. You know what? I'll go upstairs and show the bell set. The set of this that still has the bells attached, because these are identical sets. So I'll go upstairs and show that one real quick. Yeah. So just unplug that, and we'll go upstairs and I'll show the other one. Okay. Okay. So at first it just blinks all of them, as you can see. But if I switch the modes, and also the speaker is so much better on this one. But if I switch it, you can kind of see what the two sets do. And there's like this randomized one. Actually, is it more than 2 circuits? It might be. I actually can't tell. The other interesting detail I wanted to point out is at the end of the string, there's a bulb with a bigger thing, and I think there was supposed to be one bell that was different from the rest, where this would actually fit onto the bell, but it must have fallen off and got lost years ago, because this set wasn't always mine. This used to belong to my grandmother, and then she gave it to me. And then it's also got a silent flashing mode that you can enable, and a still mode. And I know if you spam through the buttons quickly, you can get... Hold on. There we go. Yeah. The silent mode is kind of interesting because, like, you can also change the volume, so it's kind of weird, but I guess it makes sense. So, so next I'll go with, you know what, I'll go with these, since we're already on the bell lights, so I'll go with these, which I actually just got these today. So, here's an interesting control box. Now, I'm nostalgic for this specific design, even though this is like the most overused one. Like if I grab this other set, you'll see, there it is. And these have it too, you can kind of see it. Now, as far as I know, this is a copy of, I think it's called Joy Bright. The design is a copy of, like, I think from like the 90s, Joy Bright. But these are not Joy Bright. I'm getting a set of those soon, actually. But this I see version I actually kind of like. I call this I used to call it the dimming version, but lately I've been calling it the twinkling version, and I'll show you why when I plug it in. So it's the same audio as the older. I don't actually know I should be clear. I don't actually know a lot of the chronological order of a lot of these, so I kind of just have to guess. If someone actually knows, that would be amazing. But I kind of guess that with my sets, I'm gonna guess that these are the oldest now that I have, and these aren't even that old because I know it has a UL marking somewhere here. This safety thing that says it should say 2007. Oh, this one's ripped. 1107. So I'm assuming that means 2007, and 11 is November. But I don't actually know. Does this have anything? No, that's just safety stuff. We'll use, yeah, whatever. Okay, so yeah. So this one, if it had a UL thing at one point, which I would think it did, it's missing now. Yeah, it should have a UL thing because it's got that on the box. It says on the back. I doubt it. Also, apparently these ones are sold at Walmart. I shall show. What's the Walmart thing? I don't know. You can probably date these if you. This might be a remnant of the UL tag. I don't know. Well, it's gone anyways, so. Yeah, I mean, this isn't going to help much because I think all of these say the exact same thing. No, it's an alternative. That's not a company logo, by the way. I just want to clear that out. The reason I say that is because I used to think it was. Turns out it's just an alternate UL marking. Because I used to think all of these types of lights were Changtung because I saw the same logo on here where it says Changtung. No, that's just these lights. And like I said, there's also one of these where this isn't printed and it's a sticker and it says something else. And then there's the logo again. I never noticed it was on the plug, the UL thing. But yeah, so these I don't have a date for, but if someone else owns one of these, yeah. So I'm also very nostalgic for this version, the Twinkling version, because I used to have well, I still have it, I just don't know where it is, a rainbow set that was this board version. So I'll plug this in. So yeah, see right away, instead of flashing or doing any of those things, it dims or twinkles, whatever you want to call it. It's not bad. I know some people don't like it. I don't mind it, honestly. I think it's nice because I like the fact that it's like it stays lit, but it still makes a change. Now, this set is actually what gave me that theory about these lights with the missing bell with the bigger connection. And the reason I say that is because if I can... Oh, that just came right out. Hold on, let me pop that back on. Okay, there we go. Reason I think that... where's the last light on the string? It would help if this wasn't all tangled. Hold on. Here it is, here it is. If we look, this is got a whole bigger thing, but it has a bell with a bigger hole to fit it. Like if we look at the other ones, there's a difference. Like this is too big for this one, it won't fit. And this one's too small, so it's not going to go in either. But this one's perfect. As you can see, I can just fit that right on there. And my guess is that has to do with a separate circuit setup so that if one bulb goes out, some of them keep working. That's my guess, at least. Actually, we can test that. Hold on, guys. We're doing a stupid thing. Yep, I think this is what it has to do with. Yeah, okay. Well, back on. There we go. So, yeah, and then these single button ones, especially with this chip, well, basically all the ones with this audio, to be more specific, the button is weird, and as in it's basically like the equivalent of pressing both of these at the same time, but then also ignores complete mute. It's weird. Unless it doesn't ignore complete mute, and it just happens to get to the silent mode, right? Yeah, I don't know, but here, I'll show you. You can hear the volume dropping as I press it. And not only that, when you get to the full mute, you can hear a very quiet beep for a second. And I actually, I used to think this blinking was randomized, but I think when you have it on mute, it's still playing music. It's not like the others where it has a dedicated blinking mode, I don't think. I'm not sure, though. It's weird. And then you got the still mode, just like all of them, and then back to music. Yeah. It's interesting. I also don't know what happened here. But, so yeah, that's this set. So I'll just carefully put this back in the box for now. I'm not going to close it, but because I don't know. But I also think this has the least lights out of all of my sets, because this only has, how many is it? It's only got 20 lights. I think even this has more than 20, but I might be wrong. I might have to actually count it to see. I don't know. They could be equal. But after those, I'll show... You know what? I'll show these. So, yeah. These branding just have... I don't think have anything to do with the actually. So here's these. So the control box is weirdly dark on this one. I don't know, and it might even be discoloration, because if we look at oh, I think it started raining outside. So yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so it's like this is lighter. Like, just look at the color difference. Like, I just got this recently. I think it was old stock, because if we look at the UL date on here, I know this one's dated. It says 2013. So yeah, but I know these date back pretty far. But look at that difference. This is kind of a... Let's see, is this tire part the same as this? Yeah, I think I think that matches exactly. I don't know if this is discolored. I'm getting another set of these for a friend soon, since there's a store by me that has a ton of these. So I'm gonna pick that up for them, and we'll get I'll compare the control box to see if maybe this one's just weird. But let me plug it in. So this one doesn't do the dimming. This one has the full blinking, kind of like these. So you'll see. Well, not kind of, almost identical. The audio sounds a little different, but I think that's just the speaker. I can't tell. Maybe someone else can tell. It could also just be a different clone of the same chip, since I know this chip was cloned like 10,000 different times. So here, I'll plug it in. And also, this thing is brand new, but kind of dirty. I don't know what happened. So let me plug it in. It's also honestly kind of quiet. It's not very loud, this one. The one thing that I kind of don't like about this one is, and you can't see it while it's just in this mode, but as soon as I switch to the switching blinking, it all looks like it matches up to where this side and that side is separate, until you notice some specific lights. It's kind of, I think it does it up here too. And it's kind of like, what the heck? And also, I don't know how the quality control is on these, because I don't know if it's because this was old stock, so at least I think it was old stock because this is dated 2013. But when I got this, some of the bulbs were already out. The replacements worked, but one of the bulbs had a weird issue where it had to be powered for longer before it actually kicked in. It was weird. Like the flashing, when it was flashing, it just wouldn't go on. But like if I set it to static, after a second, it would kick in. Like oh yeah, it's got this blinking. But what I'm saying is, once you would set it to this, then after a minute it would kick on. I think it was like a bulb on this row. But yeah. Also, hang on guys, I'm gonna cut the video for a second because I'm getting a phone call. Okay, we're back. So yeah, I got a phone call. I plug these back in. So yeah, I think that's all I had to say about these specifically, like this set. So we'll move on. So now this next set, I'll show. You'll notice the packaging looks very familiar, but I think these are later because they got a lot smaller with the package. But it's the same light count. They didn't use that plastic thing, so I think they got cheap. But let's see, does this have a year on it? No, it doesn't look like it. And these, I think the control box, they fixed the color at least somewhat, I think. And it's got all the instructions and stuff in there. Looks right. Is there a U? Oh, we can date this because I haven't actually checked the UL date on this. Does it have a date? This one does not have a date, but it has this number. So if anyone wants to look that up, we can get an answer on that. Actually, we should compare these because I don't know if any of these are different. Let's actually check while I have these. Oh, I just smacked the plug against the thing. We'll also see if they did change up the color a bit. Okay, so let's see. That is 0323 here. I'm looking at this, by the way, not that or that. 0323. 0318. Is that the same? That looks to be the same. Let's check these. 0311. Do they all have the same specs? 60 hertz, 120 volts, 60 hertz, 26 amp. Yep. So also, yeah, it looks like that's the same. And the color is, they're still different. QC moment. That's quality control for you. Too bad these don't have a date because I would have liked to date these. I'm gonna guess it came after these. Just a hunch though. I don't actually know. Yeah. I also wonder why these ones are like metallic and this is like render use only. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's throw this back here. Okay. So yeah, let's plug these in, and these ones sound kind of weird. But once again, it could just be the speaker, but to me it sounds kind of funky. And oh my god, I just realized how green the button is on this one. Like, look at that. Like that, not so much. It doesn't match the thing, but this one makes sense. It actually matches, and then that's just like whoa. So yeah, let's. This looks like it's coming off. Oh, they have triangle screws. Well, I should have realized that because I've opened this set before. There's triangle screws as well. What about these? Yep, they're all triangle. Okay. So let's plug these in. Let me flip it over so the speaker isn't muffled when I plug it in. Okay, let's plug them in. Oh, it fell. Let's flip it around. Good. the loudest one out of them all. At least with this audio. And it does the thing. That program is weird. And there's that mode and the solid mode. I think you get the idea with these. So yeah, that's these. And now we'll move on to the last set that I have here to show, which is these. And then we'll go upstairs and I'll show you the last set, which I call the really dinky ones, which you'll see why when I play with them. But this set, wait, hold on, I just realized something. Wait, what? These are rated for indoor and outdoor? Hold on. Indoor and outdoor. Huh. I don't know if I would trust these outside, but yeah, and also these have that's interesting. I mean, it was UL. It was check out UL indoor and outdoor. Might get another set of these just to throw them outside, just to see how they last. It will probably explode, but the paint is coming off on this bulb. Oh, what color is that? Red? Oh, I got a fix for that. Here, I took it from the sacrificial set, which actually used to be one of these, but I fried out. And it's the reason why I was saying I don't trust these outdoors, is because I have made a set of these start smoking before. To be fair, I was trying to audio rip it, which means I was messing with the circuitry, but still, it should not have exploded. The main driver chip literally went boom. Scared the crap out of me. So yeah, and I've also had one of these like get possessed, and like no matter how many times you mute it, after like an hour or two, the sound randomly comes back on and at max volume. But anyways, so let's plug this thing in. Yeah, the audio is different. It's like they took the same music, but they reprogrammed it, and I don't know how I feel about it. It sounds kind of bad in my opinion. I know some people might like it, but I'm not the biggest fan. And it's got the same different light programming. I used to have a bunch of these, but killed them all. They all fried out in different ways. The other thing is, I swear these ones have more music that you can't just skip to. Like you see me pressing these right now, but I'm sorry, some lights out, or is it just the pattern? Hold on, let me get it still for, what was that? No, it all seems to be working. But the weird quirk of these that I've noticed is if you leave them running, I swear I've heard, I can't get it to skip to it for the, ooh, more missing paint. I think that's a yellow light. I don't know if you can tell on video, but yeah, that is kind of bad. Here, let me grab a yellow light for this. There we go, and there we go. Half the set is now out because I have to pop this back on. There we go, much better. And I'll show you this one missing paint now. Look at that. I think you'll be able to see it. It's kind of, yeah, let's get this in a good spot. Look at that. It's kind of poorly done there. You see that? Yeah. Pop this on the sacrifice set. No, but what I was gonna say is I swear I've heard this one play more songs than you can skip to. Like, no matter how many times you press the button, I can't get this thing to play Frosty the Snowman, but I swear I've heard this one play Frosty the Snowman before when I just left it running. What? Okay. That's a new discovery. Apparently, if it's on silent and you press the volume button, it starts playing music. You know, while this is still going, because I want to see if I can get it to play Frosty. Let's see if these do that. Hold on. Because now I'm curious. Okay. No. Wait, can I do that on here? Oh, you can. That's interesting and weird. Oh, and then it just resumes back to a pattern. Wait, that makes me wonder. Hold on. We're gonna sit through this and see if it goes back to flashing. Because I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, these get warm. Apparently not. Oh, wow. I can actually like feel the heat emanating from this, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I know these burn actual things to make the lights work, so it's probably fine, but... Actually, I almost wonder, you know how we saw the paint missing? I almost wonder if this gets too hot and it melts the paint. It's actually very possible, to be honest. Okay, when you put it to max volume for a second, it flips out. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is definitely warm. Yeah, this thing gets warm. It's not a good sign. That's not the same pattern it was doing before, but that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, these are interesting. But now I'll go upstairs and I'll show you guys the other set. All right, so here are these. I have these hung up here. These ones are very goofy, and you will see why when I plug them in. So here's the control box first off. So these are all LEDs. My only LED musical light set. Here's the control box. It feels like it's made of nothing. It has no weight to it. And there's a bunch of different versions of these. I know there's some that are incandescent. It's also got this plug, which I don't think the incandescent one does. But let's plug it in. Also, this is horrible to listen to. Like, it's loud. And high pitched, so that doesn't help. Like, I don't find it that bad, but some people find this awful, and not gonna lie, I don't blame them. And then you get your volume control, which freaks it out. And you can skip the songs too. Wait, no, you can't. I'm sorry, I'm lying. You can put it to like just strobe like that. This does not. That just changes the speed of the blinking when you do that. Or you can just put it on still, but it's not very still. It looks still, but if I turn off the lights, you'll start to notice it's got a weird flicker. At least I think it. I don't know if it picks up on camera. But and then it just goes back to the. But here's the fun part. Watch what happens if I unplug this. Yeah, it's funny, and the incandescent ones do it too, but not as much because I guess the lights draw more power, which makes sense. But so yeah, that's basically all my musical Christmas lights that I had to show. So at least all the different ones. The only one I didn't show is my original set because I don't know where it is with the rainbow, but the green box. I made a video of it a few years ago. You know what? I'll just throw it in the description. And Yeah. Okay, so I thought I'd add this segment to the video. I'm just gonna, I don't even feel like pulling up a screen recorder or anything. I'm just gonna show you some of the other ones I was talking about. So some of the other lights I was talking about. So this, I think, is the Bright sets. I just looked this up on eBay. Also, this is the crack I was talking about. Like, what is that price, bro? $175 for some lights, man. And yeah, that's the Bright box. You can see it's similar to those other ones I have, but they changed it slightly. They changed the speaker a little bit, and yeah, and then it plays the same 25 songs too, but it sounds different, and I'll show you what I mean. Let me here's a rainbow set. I think this is the listing I bought from, except I sent them an offer, so no, I did not pay $49 plus $11 shipping. I paid less. I remember I sent them an offer. And then yeah, and I also found these while I was scrolling through the completed listings, because I could not find any listings up now for any. Oh wow, look at these with the boxes, and I got one without the box. Oops. Yeah, the prices are awful. Who paid $84? If we go here, yeah, I don't know what this is. Apparently by Everglow. That's interesting. I don't know what this one does. I don't know what that is, but oops, did not mean to open that one. And then I think these is this the one with the video? Because this, I think, is like what this is not the ones I have, even though it looks like it. This is the one I was talking about with the back label on the Santa box. Which, let me see if I can find one with a video, because I know there was one with a video. Hold on. See video. Okay. Oh, here's a video of Bright. Actually, let's pull that up first. I don't know. Oh, the programming is just awful. Sorry if you can't hear the audio very good, by the way. I'm playing this out of headphones because I don't have speakers on my computer, so I just maxed out my headphones. But I'm pretty sure this is what all those other ICs are bootlegging off of. And then let me look for... There's a lot of Joy... Oh, it's because I have Bright in the search. Duh. Let's see. This looks like Bright, but let's look at the video. What is that box? I've seen this before, but I don't know much about it. Actually, you know what that reminds me of? Reminds me of this a little bit. I mean... Oops, I almost dropped my phone. Nah, not really. It's similar, but it's not the same. Let's see the video of these. I want to see... Oof. Let's see, where's the video? Where's the video? Read more. See video link. Where's the video link? Oh, here it is. Oops. Trying to select the whole thing here. Open link in new window. New tab I meant, but. That's different. Let's see what else we got. This might be the same kind I have. Oh, what happened to those bells though? The ribbons are kind of destroyed. Ooh, what is that box? Let's hear these. Oh, oof. All right, let's hear these. That's different. Looks like half the circuit's out. Okay, I want to see if I can find the video of the exact one I'm talking about. What are these? Oh! This one has a sticker, but it says Chang Tung as well. Interesting. That's different. There should be another one I've seen that had a different company on it. I don't know what music this has. I don't think there's a video either. No video. Okay. And this has no information. Let's look at these. Yes, this is what I was looking for. So these, this is the other one I was talking about. It says Chang San, whatever that is. Yeah, it's got a different box. And I'm pretty sure, I don't think this has a video. Ooh, what happened to those wires? But I'm pretty sure this should have this audio. Yeah, this different. The more I listen to this might just be the normal one at a weird pitch, but I can't tell. That's the thing. Because some of these sound so weird, it's hard to tell, like, anything. Like, hopefully with me showing all the different... Okay, that's an interesting design. But yeah, with a lot of these, it's really hard to say. Some of these are really... Oh, I think this is another variation of those ones that I just got today, it looks like. Oh, yeah, they're a little different. Oh, whoa. What the... That's a MIDI. Well, that's a new discovery, a new mystery discovery. Good thing I don't care about these kinds. I only care about the classic dinky beepy ones. Oh yeah, here's it looks like this version was sold at Walmart too. Don't know what variant of the control box that is. It might be the standard Changtong one. Don't actually know, but because that's the Walmart package. But yeah, these are kind of mysterious. And because I forgot to show it, here is my original set of musical lights. So let me just you can hear the audio, but the video ain't playing. Hold on. Yeah. It looks like a blue light was out in this video. But yeah, it's the same thing as the bells, the big bells that I have with the dimming set. Oh. This doesn't even have that marking down there. Oh wait, yeah, it does. It's just completely unreadable in this like super low quality video. So yeah.